this is my second time here in India. My wife and I lived here for 9 months in 2022. We just fell in love with India, and that love for India has deepened this past 6 years.
How was your experience of, especially for Gideon and Sumit? What was your experience like working on the films? How did you come upon this opportunity?
The deaf community is really small, and someone I know posted a casting calling back in 2019. I went ahead and applied. I went and got into the
भाई बात सुनो मैं चलो उनको मैडम को भी बीच में बैठा दो
The deaf community is really small, and someone I know posted a casting call for the pilot back in 2019, and that led to the full feature film. And Sumit is saying, I knew Gallaudet. I knew Gideon from Gallaudet University. We went to college together, and I was interested in acting. He suggested I go ahead and apply. I decided to go ahead and cast me as a supporting role, and I wasn't expecting it, and it was all because of Gideon suggesting I go ahead and apply for the opportunity.
So how was the experience of working on the film once you began?
My experience on set was very, very smooth. We had full access to communication. Everyone on set used American Sign Language, and if there were any issues that arose, we were able to fix them immediately because we all spoke the same language. And I didn't feel less than, I didn't have any struggles with the communication portion, and that was the most amazing, fantastic part of the experience. Deaf Missions has an amazing team. They picked the best cast. The crew that they chose for the film was absolutely outstanding, and they made it possible. Sumit is saying he loved watching movies and looking at billboards. The idea of maybe acting one day, but when they finally chose me, I felt honored. I was thrilled to be part of the moment. And when I got onto set, it felt very different, you know? Acting and watching movies are two very different experiences, so being able to get a taste of what it was like to actually film was really, really great.
A big role, and how did you gear yourself to get into this role?
I obviously read the script, and the script was obviously from the Bible. So I read the Bible. I became familiar with the story, the context, the history, and when it was time to transition to the script, I already had a well understanding of who Jesus was, what kind of person he is, and I was really familiar with the Bible and really the rest of history.
Do you have any learnings from that? From the conditioning that you had to undergo in order to play the role?
My audition was very simple. There were 2 parts. They asked me to go ahead and recite one line from Mount Olive, and they asked me to do Jesus on the cross to see how I could express everything with my facial expressions, and that was it. And I was like, okay, simple.
That's good. Okay. For Varsha, how did you come about to be associated with the film? And what has been your experience? Or where do you want to take this?
So it's such an amazing experience, honestly, because there is this organization in India called India Signing Hands. Not many of us know it, you know, but like Deaf Mission is doing a lot of good work for the community in America. Similarly, there is ISH doing a lot of work for Indian deaf community. And I belong to the media and entertainment industry for a good long time. They've come to us to give us films which they can dub into Indian Sign Language. They superimpose that on the screen, so even the deaf community can have that experience to, you know, watch all those movies. They did are a whole lot of very good films which are dubbed in Indian Sign Language. So similarly, this film, and I think a lot of credit also goes to Sumit for that they felt we should also bring it to India. And also let the deaf community hear experience, like a whole film made in sign language is a very big thing. So that's, it's a milestone that Deaf Mission has done and created, and I mean it's commendable what Gideon has done. I mean he's so soulful, he just perfectly belongs there to be like Jesus. So yeah, it's because of ISH, they recommended me to take it for the India tour. The movie is releasing in India on a special screening basis in select countries. There's a tour in 28 cities that we are doing, and like you see here, it's a very simple screening, meet and greet with the community. Nothing communal about it. It's only a story like any other story it is. And it's a beautifully made film, and it encourages, what I realize is that they want to encourage more people from the deaf community to get into the profession of filmmaking, not fear from being